Hello mga motorista and welcome to another episode of Motorista Adventures. For this video, finally, andito na sa Pilipinas ang ating 2024 Toyota Hilux GR-S. And this is the best looking Hilux to date mga motorista. In my opinion, napakaganda talaga niyang tignan, especially dito sa harap. Now, for the GR-S for 2024, again, Toyota ditched the previous GR-S design, more lifestyle, and gone with this big masculine look. Today, let's talk about all the specs and features that you need to know about this rugged 2024 Toyota Hilux GR-S. Now let's talk about the pricing sa ating GR-S. It is priced at 2.166 million mga motorista or 2,166,000. And again, yung price na yan is lahat ng Toyota branches. One pricing lang sila, which is really good. So 2.166 for this color variant. And kung gusto mo yung emotional red, I think you have to add on around 20,000 for that. No? Everything is basically the same sa kanyang mga sa hood, dito sa side natin, yung panels natin, because it's still a Hilux mga motorista. So Toyota did modify this one. So itong ano na to, fender extension is napakalaki niya, no? And very well integrated naman siya to the bumper. So meron tayong mga holes dito sa ating bumper, mamaya papakita ko sa inyo. But again, it is well integrated into the bumper, and then meron tayong aerodynamic na mga airflow vents dito. And then again, new for this GR-S is the bumper, the lower bumper. Napaka swooping niya, napaka intricate yung design. We also have this parang covering dito sa ating LED fog lights, which looks quite nice also. And here you can see you have a front sensor as well. And you can definitely feel na this is a special one because of the grill. This is a new grill for the GR-S, and I think the best looking grill in my opinion from Toyota's lineup. Of course, this is the top spec model. So meron tayong naka-lettering Toyota. I think it's a lot bigger than before with the in comparison to the previous GR-S. And you can see your front cameras here. You have your radar sensors dito mga motorista, and you also get, of course, your GR badge. Now let's take a look at the lower part, no? So this has been redesigned yung grill, so meron siyang parang swooping up na mga lines, no, sa kanyang outline. And different din yung lines dito sa ating lower part ng grill. And dito naman din yung front bumper natin is protruding, no, palabas siya. And then meron pa din tayong skid plate underneath. And then meron tayong mga recovery hooks, no, dito sa harapan. It's not you cannot see it mga motorista. So yung GR-S na to is a lot taller than the previous GR-S, and I think it gained a couple of millimeters mga motorista. Yeah, bi-beam LED, DRLs, LED turn signal lights, no. So that's the headlight. Let's take a closer look dito sa side ng ating Toyota Hilux GR-S, and definitely it's quite macho, especially on the front end, but also on the side, no, you can definitely see na they put a lot of effort for this model year's GR-S. Ayan, meron tayong mud guards here mga motorista for the front. It's much wider than before. Ayan, so kita nyo, mas wider na yan. And then also yung ating tires and rims. Now it is a 17-inch rim instead of the previous 18s. It's still blacked out and more off-road biased siya na design yung rims, and also yung tires natin is a new Yokohama Geolander all-terrain. It is not G015, now it's G94. I think this is the latest model na all-terrain ni Yokohama. Yung tread pattern natin is still like 50-50 highway and off-road. And you can see your stabilizer bar there, and then also you can see mga motorista, they've actually changed the suspension. So ayan, kita nyo yung ating springs. So double wishbone suspension pa rin dito sa harap. You have your GR calipers, no? Naka-hidden yung mga disc brake natin because of the design sa ating rims. Ayan, so GR calipers natin, disc brake sa harap. You have mud guards here. Step board stays the same. Hilux is blacked out, nakalagay. Side mirrors, the same as the previous model. and you have your camera here, you have your lighting dito sa ilalim or yung ating paddle lamps. Now on the side, you have the blacked out na mga door handles, smart entry, and engine push to start button as well. Pinakalikod ng ating GR-S, you can see na a lot has changed no sa rear part na to. So I'm not sure about some of the details, pero definitely yung ating frame here is kind of different no. I think it's reinforced. Correct me if I'm wrong, mga motorista, but yan no, meron tayong bar dyan, which dyan nakalagay din yung ating spare tire. And that spare tire also, mga motorista, it is the same tire and wheel as what's on the vehicle. So full size siya, and then parehas pa din yung rim natin. That's quite nice. And then here you have your shock absorber. It's outward na. You can see the welding marks, mga motorista. No, they welded it on the frame, of course, and then again they welded it on the outside. So again, they really tested this out no, for more stability on road and also better articulation off-road din. Lip spring pa din tayo no, so nothing has changed there, so you can carry still heavy cargo with this one because again you have that lip spring type na suspension as well. For this new GR-S is the addition of a disc brake. So this is the only Hilux in the range na meron siyang disc brake. That's quite nice. And then you can also see the GR calipers no. So hindi mo siya kitang-kita talaga because again of the design sa ating rims. So kung medyo low profile ng onte yung ating rims, you can definitely see the ventilated disc dyan. You still have this really big over fenders also, mga motorista no, dito sa likuran. And another thing for the GR-S is meron siyang sports bar dito. I think this for more of a aesthetic look. Wala siyang cargo lighting. Meron tayong fin type antenna, it's black as well. Kasama na yung ating bed liner if you purchase the GR-S. Parehas lang talaga siya sa previous model na Hilux. No? Nothing changed when it comes to the rear part. No? So, very familiar here. So, you have your Hilux name, GR Sport badge, you have blacked out na Toyota name there. And then, you have your reverse camera here. And high mount stoplight is on the tailgate. Naka-tailgate assist pa din siya. And clearly also see na meron siyang lip dito. No? So, this is for the blind spot monitoring sensors. So kaya bawal siyang apakan no. So ingat kayo mga motorista if you're gonna purchase this Hilux na merong blind spot monitor kasi andito siya nakalagay. So 4 na sensors sa ating bumper. That you should know is that meron tayong ready na siya no for ayan, tow bar, mga motorista no, meron na siyang lalagyan dito. So sa Australia meron silang mga recovery points here, but dito sa atin it's just a bar, but you can definitely add on accessory tow bars dito. It is made for that and it is nicely bolted on to the frame. Okay, so let's talk about the engine sa ating Toyota Hilux GR-S. It is the same 1G DFTB 2.8 liter double overhead cam variable nozzle turbo direct injected diesel engine, of course 4-cylinder. So nothing changed definitely here. It's basically the same engine. So I think the tuning is a little bit different. Medyo mas aggressive siguro. This engine now makes 224 PS of maximum power and 550 Newton meters of torque, which is paired to a 6-speed automatic transmission. So the same lang din yung ating transmission than before. So ngayon mga motorista, let's talk about the interior sa ating Hilux GR-S. And before we open up everything, let's talk about the key. Let's see if it's the same. I think it's the same. So you have this parang large key, magaan lang siya. So meron tayong lock, unlock, and the horn button here. So you have a GR no, nakalagay no. So that's something para special for the GR models or GR Sport models from Toyota. The doors are basically the same. Nothing major change here. Automatic up and down sa lahat ng mga windows natin. And then leather pa din yung ating armrest. I think this is quite different na design. So again, but still definitely similar lang siya sa ating previous GR-S. You have 6-way adjustable driver seat. Yan, so slide, recline, And you have your airbag dito. So 7 airbags, see, Hilux GR-S. Different na din yung design dito sa top, no? So meron siyang parang, I'm not sure, but it's kind of looking printed. Definitely not a fan of the design. But anyways, you can see here na meron tayong blind spot monitoring na button here. You can turn it off or turn it on. You have your 360 degree view camera. So if you want to change the view, you press this one. And then you have your parking sensors on and off. You have latches for your hood and your fuel tank. And then, you have sport pedals for the GR-S. No, pasensya na kung medyo madumi. Kakarating lang talaga nito from shipping, no? So, again, lilinisan naman nila to pag ipapurchase mo na. So, pasok tayo sa loob. Let's take a look at what changes can we see here. So, definitely not a lot of changes, mga motorista, when it comes to the interior design. But of course, you have that specialty GR-S, mga motorista, no? Ayan, kita mo, you have red strip here. Meron tayong dotted, no, na part sa ating steering wheel. And then also you have this GR-S na naming here. Meron siyang automatic on-off headlights. Ayan. Meron din siyang paddle shifters for the GR-S. You have your knee airbag also. You have cruise control. And it is also adaptive. You can adjust your adaptive cruise, mga motorista here. You have your volume control knobs. You have your navigation buttons dun sa ating 4.2 inch display. So, meron siyang 4x4 na mga system. So, it has limited slip differential. Rear locking differential. Meron ka ding hill descent or downhill assist control. Design-wise, nothing to get excited about. Parehas lang to. Again, we have this parang new design dito sa ating dash now. Not a fan of it, no? It kinda looks printed. But anyway, the new thing that I really like right now is yung ating display dito sa harap. Finally, an upgrade sa infotainment system ni Toyota Hilux. So this is what I'm waiting for. Look at that. It's HD quality na, mga motorista. Yung ating Hilux now. Definitely looks aftermarket yung kanyang design. You even have this parang sasakyan dito. You can definitely change it to a previous generation Hilux, no? I think that's a 2010 model Hilux. But you can change it, no, to whatever you like. Alright? So, ayan. So, back. So, more like a Android head unit na siya. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, everything is wireless, mga motorista. So, that's a really nice add-on as well. So, ayan. Nagbiblink pa yung sasakyan dyan, mga motorista, no? So, yeah, Bluetooth connectivity. Not the nicest thing in the world is meron kang USB port here. So, you have to wire down, no, kung may i-connect ka na device, no, if you want to charge it on the head unit itself. But again, thankfully, this has wireless CarPlay and Android Auto. So napaka-responsive, no, yung ating 9-inch display. Well naman siya, mga motorista, dito sa ating dash. It is more of that gloss black finish. Reverse camera. So once we put the Hilux GR-S on reverse, you can clearly see na it's kind of reflective yung ating yung ating head unit. But again, I really like the bigger display. So, hindi pa din siya ganun ka-clear yung ating cameras, no? But again, you have 360 degree view camera and you have trajectory. Yan. Pati sa harap, meron siyang trajectory and you can change the view. Alright, so again, trailing behind si Hilux, mga motorista, in my opinion, when it comes to quality sa kanilang mga cameras. But anyway, you still have it. It's still nice to have. There's also a new thing. So meron na tayong wireless charger. So you can actually fit your phone here, your iPhone, and you can turn it on or turn it off. And then you have your mga bottle holders. Icon, power mode, 6-speed automatic transmission, gated type. So meron kang manual mode, plus and minus, but you can use the paddle shifter instead. Okay? So you have traditional handbrake as well. So now it uses the disc brake sa likuran for the parking brake. And then yan, this is the same lang din. Dito definitely same, air condition siya. And then here damped and meron siyang lock. Still the same seats as the previous GR-S. So yan, it is embossed yung ating GR na logo here. You have I think this is suede material and meron siyang hole, so it's not that hot, no, lalo na mainit, no, dito sa atin. But still the same with the previous GR-S. And I really like these belts, no, very very nice looking belts, red color. Seen also na tilt and telescopic yung ating steering wheel. One thing though is I think the steering is kind of heavy in my opinion, mga motorista. Maybe because of the tires, it is a wider tire, it is a thicker tire, and all-terrain din siya. So, that adds a little bit of weight, no? Wala tayong vanity mirror. Dito sa passenger meron, auto-dimming rear view mirror here, mga motorista. Okay, so andito tayo sa likod ng ating Hilux GR-S for 2024. And definitely, it's still really nice, although it doesn't feel as spacious as the competition, yung likuran nito. Meron tayong hawakan dito, mga motorista. Bottle holder, speaker, auto up and down windows, blacked out yung ating headliner, and definitely another big change for the GR-S, like the previous GR-S, is you have rear air vents, which is very nice to have, especially in our weather. And definitely, I'm a lot more comfortable dito than a Hilux Conquest, mga motorista, because of this rear air vent, no? So you don't need to talagang lakasan yung air conditioning dun sa harap, kasi uncomfortable din pag malakas yung aircon just so your rear passengers can get cooler, diba? So ayan, this is a really good addition. Unfortunately though, wala tayong mga ports dito sa likuran. Pero tayong 4 kg hooks. You have your, ayan, meron tayong pockets dito, again 4 kg dito na hook, and then quite spacious yung ating tunnel. Hindi siya ganun kataas, so it's not as uncomfortable as the Ford Rangers. Ayan, so easy lang natin i-cross yung paa natin. And still kinda suede seats here. The seats dito sa likod is mostly upright siya. Yan, you have your bottle holders dito sa likuran, and of course we cannot forget our seat belts na red color. So ayan mga motorista, yung ating Toyota Hilux for 2024 na GR-S, and definitely the one to get if you're looking for a ready off-road na machine, no, from this brand. If you're planning to buy one, please do visit Toyota Cagayan de Oro, and special shout out to them because once it got here, I already made a video for it, and that's why na-upload ko na tong video na to immediately para sa inyo, mga motorista. So maraming salamat sa kanila, and please do visit their showroom if you're from Mindanao, Northern Mindanao. Don't forget to hit thumbs up, subscribe, click that notification bell for more videos in this channel, and do always follow my Facebook page. I also upload our videos with this GR-S dun sa ating Facebook page, Motorista Adventures. Maraming salamat, and I'll see you on the next episode.